What would you say is the top three financial or tax mistakes that you see a lot of owners make?
At a really basic level, like not understanding numbers, right? Not understanding, okay, what am I actually taking home? What's my take home based on my profit, salary, or dividends, based on all the expenses I'm pushing through the company? How much am I taking home each year? How am I growing? What's my net worth? Is my net worth increasing each year? Or am I just here at the clinic making money to pay off my debts, ignoring or not filing your taxes on time?
Do people actually do that?
One dentist right now who hasn't filed for 7 years, if you're late and you owe tax, it's a 5% penalty the first time plus a 1% penalty per month. And
Yeah.
that's not including any interest. The interest compounds daily. When it comes to tax time, we're not caught off guard, especially for new practice owners. New
Yeah.
practice owners are like, okay, I'm just trying to make sure can pay my rent and I can pay my staff. But then the year ends up and they've had 200K profit and they forget that they have to pay 30 grand in tax. So
What do? You just set a percent and dump it into a separate account.
take 10% of your profits and keep them in a separate account monthly.
What percent do you think of them actually have like monthly
I
P&L?
would say maybe one third. Because someone who's
Yeah.
running a practice and doesn't know their numbers, I don't know what they're running. You're basically walking in the dark. Some startup clinics will underspend, and I always warn them against that. You spend all this money building everything up, and now you're slowly getting impatience by just word of mouth and referrals, but we can't have that. I had one guy the other day who had budgeted everything for the build out, and then his sign was the last thing he had to pay for, which was like 5 grand. And then I was like, how about your marketing spend? And he was like, oh, I don't have any money left for that. So how are you planning on getting patients?